Let's talk about e-waste and just the disposable nature of tech nowadays and my role in it as a tech content creator. And while I talk about this, I'm going to practice what I preach and attempt to change the non-changeable battery in my robot vacuum. Okay, for context, this is the Deebot N8 Pro Plus. It's probably one of my most used devices in my smart home, and I've probably run it like 2,000 times, and the battery's going. It can't vacuum my whole house without having to recharge. And as much as I would love to just buy a new robot vacuum and have it be a tax write-off, and that's where my mind immediately went to, this thing works totally fine, so I'm going to attempt to prepare it and reduce e-waste a little bit. Now, e-waste and just like the ethics of fast tech, which I think everybody can acknowledge is the case right now, where a lot of tech is being built with the purpose of being really cheap, really affordable, and effectively being able to be thrown away. A really good example of this is like disposable battery banks that are literally meant to be used once. This is the same for like those disposable vapes where you use them once, and even though they have a battery that could be recharged, they're literally meant to be tossed just because that's what's most convenient. Now, as a tech creator and somebody who shows people tech, I at the very least try to be conscious of this. This is one of the main reasons that you'll never see me just like shilling random TikTok shop links. Or sometimes I'll promote one product that I'm using and I'll make like 6 or 7 videos about it. Like the Apple Watch charger that you probably see me talk about all the time. That's because I really only focus in on products that I personally test and I know are gonna work and have worked for me for a long time. So when I do recommend them, I'm confident that it's something that's actually gonna work for people and it's not gonna incentivize them just to buy another one. Even if that would make sense for me financially and I could show things on TikTok Shop, I am trying to be conscious of that as a creator. I'm just gonna take out screws here. I have no idea how I'm actually gonna get into this thing. Oh, I think we're getting somewhere. Now, that being said, I'm not trying to say I am just doing a total good. I do recognize and acknowledge that I may be having some negative effect by talking about all this tech stuff. But all I want to do is just say that I am aware of it and I am trying to make efforts to A, provide that value and be able to recommend things to you guys. And just know that I do factor that in. Hell yeah, that wasn't bad. I'm not trying to say I'm doing some great job of this or anything. I know there's room for improvement on everything, but I just wanted to let you guys know that it is something I'm thinking about, and if you have any suggestions on how I can improve that side of things, if you see me doing something that isn't representing or fair to the environment that I may be ignorant of, please bring it up, because no, it is something that I do value in my content. One thing I do personally to kind of strive towards that is for whenever I get requests from a brand to send me something, I'll almost always say no. Like if they're like, oh, we want to send you our I don't know, custom etch and sketch laser. I have no idea. I don't know where that came from, but something for free, I'll almost always say no, just because like the ethics of reviewing it get weird, and it's like, oh, is it a genuine opinion or not? And then like most of the stuff that companies are asking you to send to review, I'm not going to actually use, and if I am going to use it, I would love to pay for it so I could be unbiased. And like if it's something that I actually like and want to support, I'd rather spend my money on that company and support them in it. So like personally, I try to not take items that are just going to get unused or just contribute to e-waste, and I try to be conscious of the products I promote to make sure they're genuinely good and I genuinely like them, such that when I recommend them to you guys, you're not just gonna turn around with them and throw them in the garbage, not like them, blah, blah. Oh, and third, I guess making an effort to do more stuff like this. Using what I have and not being tempted to buy the newest thing just for the sake of buying it. Obviously kind of weird in a position as a tech reviewer, and for things that I do genuinely want to recommend, I may purchase them for the sake of being able to test them before recommending them to you guys. But with stuff like that, what I've started doing is if I don't use it anymore, I'll give it away in my Discord. You can find that linked in my bio. So if like, whatever, I have a door lock that I tested that I don't intend to actually use long-term, I'll give it away to somebody in my Discord so that it still gets use, and again, it isn't just thrown in the trash. Works like a charm. Anyway, I know I'm not perfect. I know there may be some contradictions to this. I just wanted to acknowledge this comment because I think it's very important, and at least say I think about it and I see it, and thank you for leaving it. So I keep thinking about it and let you guys know to think about it too. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.